What's up guys, welcome back to my channel, welcome back to day, well now I guess it's a retake of day one on the Ftmo challenge series. Now I have just been triggered into a trade on CAD Chef. Reason being my outlook for this week, I've already got it written out, already got it planned out from a week ahead. So I'm seeing strength in the yen pairs, USD pairs and the Chef pairs. And I'm seeing weaknesses in NZD, AUD and Euro pairs, right? So obviously I've paired up a strong pair against a weak pair because I'm also seeing weakness in the Canadian dollar as well. I'm also seeing weakness in the oil, which kind of makes sense. And I'm just going by what I can see. So if I show you here, I can see there was a trend line, this violated it, came down, broke the lows, and I still think there's more reasons for CAD Chef to continue to the downside. It is compressing, price is compressing in this area, so that is another worry, obviously. And obviously it's got to fill this imbalance up here and get back up there. But we're talking like hundreds of pips away for price to do that. So I am expecting price to react in this area. I have got it marked out. That is my TP area, which still hasn't hit yet. There still is some imbalance underneath, so I still think price does want to come down before it goes all the way back up to this huge move to the upside. And again, I'm just following structure of what I can see. I can see price just pushing down, pushing down, pushing down. So until it breaks this high, my bias is still saying yes, I feel like it's going to continue to push down. And especially when it has liquidated these highs, did you see it created an M pattern? Bang, took him out, then pushed price lower. I still think price still wants to come down. So I am in that trade on CAD Chef on the 45-minute time frame. So far it is working out, but I'll keep you guys updated. I still have pendings on NZD Chef, which still hasn't hit yet. I've got a daily order block that I'm going off of. NZD Yen, again, another daily order block that I'm going off of. It's still working out fine. And obviously CAD Yen, which is coming to my point of interest. Same thing again, liquidated the trend line, pushed price lower, created trend lines, liquidated it, came up, mitigated, came down. It's happened 3 times before. I'm expecting it to happen again. It's still targets, and again there's still more reasons for price to come down. I'm expecting price to come down to this green area where I've marked out. So yeah, so it is Monday. I'm not going to be trading loads on Monday. These are just things I'm looking at for Monday. But yeah, it's my first trade off my retake of the challenge, my free retake. So fingers crossed it plays out. I keep you guys updated. But yeah, I'll see how it goes. I'll give you guys what I'm seeing on the news. We got some pound news today, but it's not really like massive for me. I'm not really looking at pound pairs. Pound for me is quite neutral, so maybe this news might give it some movement, maybe gain some strength, and maybe it might gain some weakness. I am expecting some weakness, but we will see. One of my alarms just gone off a sec. Tomorrow we have got a nice set of AUD news, which should be good for AUD pairs. I'm looking at AUD CAD at the moment, but I want to wait for this news to come out first to see what happens. And then to Wednesday we have got some nice Canadian news and US dollar news, so that will be a good day Wednesday for CAD pairs. So I kind of want to be out of my CAD trades, my sell CAD trades before this comes out, and then expect some volatility to happen. So I do want to make sure I'm out of my CAD trades before Wednesday. Thursday some more AUD news, and Friday some nice CPI USD news. So relatively good week for trading. I just want to see NZD Chef alarm. Let's have a look at that. That's what's going on. So NZD Chef, I'm guessing it is approaching my area, my point of interest, so we'll see what's going on. But yeah, keep you guys updated. Okay guys, we've got a little thing going on here where it's annoying, right? But I can see why it's happening, and I find it annoying when it's happening. Is I'm obviously in CAD Chef, and I'm expecting price to go to a certain level on CAD Yen, right? But obviously, if one hasn't reached there yet, it kind of messes with your emotions on the one you're already in. So far on CAD Chef, it's doing what I want it to do. It's got a hidden bearish divergence, right? That's good. but CAD yen still has 20 pips to go to get to my entry, right? And I'm expecting it to go to maybe 30 pips, so maybe 10 pips past my entry, but we'll see. It's just squeaky bum time. Okay, everything's making sense, but obviously when you got one pair in and another pair still with a bit more to go, it kind of gets a bit scary, because obviously they want strength in that CAD still to get higher, to get into where I believe they want to go. So it could jeopardize the trade I'm already in. That's what I'm trying to say. So obviously this is CAD Chef, right, that I'm in. We got price coming down, right? But then you have a look at divergence, right? We got price stepping up. So to me, this is hidden bearish divergence, right? So this is good. This is a good sign that price should continue to the downside. However, when I go on CAD yen, I believe price still wants to come up to this area, right? Because this is a better discount price, and if I go into the 30-minute time frame, you'll see why. There's a nice order there that price hasn't got to yet. So I feel like price just wants to come up and in, but to do that, it does make this a bit scary, because it might just take me out first and then come down. So I might lose this one, but I might win this one, which is fine, because obviously reward to risk plays it out, but it just makes it scary. NJ still hasn't come into my area. It's approaching, it's doing what I want to do, it's flagging up, it's controlled price action, nothing's impulsive, so that's great. Same with NZD Chef, what I'm looking at, flagging up, nothing's impulsive, so it's coming to my entry nice and controlled, great. But what I am expecting is when the US dollar market opens, this to be triggered, because obviously US dollar market, obviously that affects the pound, I mean the CAD. So whether I survive this or not, time will tell. I hope I do, because then it will start off the new round with a positive, but who's to know, right? Just got to plan my trade my plan, hope for the best, and whatever happens, happens. I just gotta, that's it, that's all I can do. That's all I can do. Keep you guys updated. Okay, so to give you guys a quick update of what's going on, obviously this is CAD Chef, so it is moving up. It is coming down, so it's either going to come and do this, or it's just going to blast through and I've lost, and that's it, simple as that. But if you have a look, this is my CAD yen trade, so it is consolidating a little bit, so it potentially could go up, come down, come in, then come down. That could happen, so obviously there's still price action, still wants to come up, but now it's sort of stopped. It's a good sign for me, because obviously they're controlling price, and then probably draw some retail traders in, take them out, hit us, or us and me in, and then hopefully push down. That's what I'm predicting. From what I'm seeing on CAD Swiss, it makes a lot of sense. We are in the New York Open time now, so let me just delete this so I can. New York Open time now, so it is 1:45 in the afternoon, so probably around about 2:30 to 4 o'clock, I'm either going to be at this trade for a loss at -1, or we should start to see some movements to the downside. But we're still kind of in the same situation. This, I want to come down, or I want it to come down, and I feel like this still wants to come up higher around this area. So if this does come up higher, there is a risk of this coming up higher as well. So it's kind of like lose a trade to get into another one that could potentially win for a better RR. I mean, the reward to risk on CAD yen is like 4.5%. The reward to risk on CAD Swiss is 1 to 3. So it's kind of like lose 1%, but then win the other one, and then it's like I'm up 3.5%. So it's give or take. If both win, that'd be great, but it's still in that limbo land at the moment. I just got to sit on my hands, wait, see what happens. And yeah, expect more activity this afternoon, and I'll keep you guys updated, and hopefully by 4 o'clock I'll have more news for you. Either a win or a loss, it is what it is. You see what happens. Okay guys, so as expected, around about 2:30, it's now 5 to 3. I've just been stopped out of CAD Chef. As you can see, it hasn't hit it here, but it has actually taken me out because of the spreads. So it's down 1%. Pardon me. It is one of them. It's just one of them things. It's still looking good for a couple more trades. It is making targets to the sell side, so I'm still gonna look for sells on CAD yen. But yeah, it is what it is. We move on to the next. 1% down on our first trade, but we can move on to the next. Okay guys, I have just been triggered in on CAD yen. There are other areas where I think it could go to. We have got a 10-minute candle within this 30-minute candle, and that 10-minute lines up with the 20-minute as well. So that's the 20-minute candle, exactly the same as the 30-minute, sorry. Then you got a 10-minute candle in here. So I'm thinking that's where price could go. As you can see, it's kind of like pushed up, accumulated, pushed up, accumulated, pushed up. So what I'm expecting to see now is some sort of sell-off. I am seeing some sort of bearish divergence happening within this last push up. It has made targets down below, so from the last push up. So I am seeing some equal lows being made here and here, and there is some below here as well. So there are reasons for it to go down. The only annoying thing about this is the fact that it happened late at night, but then it has to be expected when you trade these sort of pairs. Most of the time they're going to move end of the day for me, because I'm in the UK. So GMT times, yen pairs generally move towards the end of the day, even though it is CAD yen. And how far away is NZD Chef? NZD Chef is only 14 pips away. So NZD Chef's getting close. It's making a lot of sense. It's doing what I want it to do. Again, I just gotta wait for that to play out. I mean these trades, I just have to, it makes sense to me. I can't choose what trades win and what trades don't. I am seeing nice bearish divergence though happening on NZD Chef. I can see price is moving up, and you can see price is weakening off a bit. I still think it still needs to push up a little bit more. If I go to the 8-hour time frame, you can see where the orders were put in and how price hasn't quite reached that area yet. See the orders were put into the market here, pushed down, expecting some sort of distribution to happen in this area. Same with NJ. Price is approaching, it's coming off, it's making equal lows. If I just zoom in for you guys, you can see it is making targets. It hasn't quite moved into the area where they have put in the orders to push price down. Price is flagging nicely, making targets on the way up, so that is good. So that might trigger later on tonight. I hope it doesn't happen before crazy spread time. Hopefully it happens after crazy spread time, so past 11:30 or 11 o'clock PM. Is when I'm looking for this to trigger, hopefully over when I sleep. That'll be preferable, because then I don't have to stare at it. But yeah guys, that is day 22, 1% down, not bad, not great. It is what it is. You can't choose how you start the challenge off, you know, you just have to trade what you see, you know, stick to your strategy, understand what you want to do, understand what you want to achieve, and just go from there. Sometimes you get a good run at the start, sometimes you don't. It is what it is. I've only got 13 trading days of the year left, really. 14 at a push if you want to trade Christmas Day, but you probably won't. So my 13 trading days are up to like Christmas Eve. I can't imagine many banks wanting to work Christmas Eve, or anyone really. So I am expecting the market to basically be at a standstill, put the algorithms in place, hold price in until the new year comes around. Then I'll start pushing and making the manipulation in the market. That's what I'm expecting. So yeah, only really 13 trading days ish left of the year. So we'll see what happens. If I finish in profit again, then I'll just get a free retake at the end of the year. But yeah, I'm in no rush. I'm enjoying the process. I'm trading how I want to trade. I'm doing what I want to do. So life is good. I just, you know, it is what it is. Either happens or it doesn't. But I hope you guys are enjoying the process so far. So yeah, today is day 22. Tomorrow I am off away for 4 days with my girlfriend for her birthday present. So I won't be in my home for that. Look at that, Christmas tree and everything, Christmassy. So we're going away, which will be really nice. I'll let you guys know the location tomorrow, because obviously that's when we're going, and I'll film it there and everything. But yeah, so I'll be trading away from my desk. I'll be doing it from my laptop, which is nice. That's the freedom that trading gives you, right? But yeah, guys, this is the end of day 22. I hope you enjoyed the content so far. If you have, like, share, subscribe. Love you all, and I'll see you on the next one.